1MDB has sparked embezzlement and money laundering investigations across
one of the
at least
biggest
10
corruption
countries.
scandals the world has ever seen.
What may be the biggest financial scam in history.
A number of corrupt 1MDB officials treated this public trust as a personal bank account.
Follow us as we bring you into the courtroom where the biggest financial scandal in Malaysian history is being heard. By the Malaysian Insight, this is the Najib Razak 1MDB trial, and I'm Patrick Teo. Najib Razak turned up for his One Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB case at the High Court today from the Kajang Prison, looking healthy days after it was reported that the convicted politician had suffered a stomach illness. The prosecution's 35th witness, Yeoh Eng Leong, informed the High Court of Kuala Lumpur this afternoon that the former Prime Minister had 2 credit cards with a total limit of 3 million ringgit each. Yeoh, a former vice president in the credit card department at Ambank, divulged that the credit limit given to Najib was among the highest at the bank. It is Tuesday, September 6th, and it has been 2 weeks after the federal court upheld Najib's guilty verdict in the SRC International Sdn Berhad case and ordered him to start his 12-year jail term. Today, the court was informed that Najib paid almost 100,000 ringgit or 22,461 euros for a hotel room at the Westin Excelsior in Rome, Italy on July 27, 2011. Yeoh verified the MasterCard Platinum with number 5289-4380-0003-8961 that belonged to Najib. He also verified several transactions paid with Najib's Visa Platinum card, which was made at the Eichner KLCC on August 22, 2011, amounting to 4,145 ringgit. Najib made 2 payments close to 2,000 ringgit on August 21, 2011 at Hugo Boss KLCC before receiving a tax-free refund from the UK totaling 2,190 ringgit on August 30th the same year. Yeoh informed High Court Judge Colin Lawrence Akera that both cards were later cancelled in March 2015. During the cross-examination, Deputy Public Prosecutor Deepa Nair Tevaharan asked the average credit card limit given to an average customer. 61-year-old Yeoh, who now works for Hong Leong Bank, told the court that the average limit is 50,000 ringgit. He affirmed Najib's limit was 3 million ringgit for each card, and the limit given was among the highest at Ambank. Yeoh was then asked by Defence Counsel Wan Aizuddin Wan Mohammed if there are any other considerations by the bank in order to increase the credit limit. Yeoh replied in the negative. Wan Aizuddin continued by asking if Yeoh had acknowledged over who would use the card, implying that it was not the card holder. Yeoh said there was no dispute from the card holder and the owner would have lodged a complaint if the card was misused. Yeoh reiterated his answer that Najib made no objection to the amount when he was re-examined by Deepa, who asked if there were any complaints lodged by Najib. And with that, the court ended for the day. The trial will resume on September 7th. Thank you for listening. This podcast was brought to you by the Malaysian Insight. It was written by Alfian Tahir, and I'm Patrick Teo.